Hello, this is Sibyl Harmony, Master Healer, Psychic, and Medium, and this is your newsletter and reading for November 2019. So, of course, this is a time to be grateful, a time to make food and have sacred ceremony and connect with the earth and family. It may be a time that you want to set boundaries. And it may be, Ram Dass said, and Eckhart Tolle repeated, and I'm going to say it too, if you think you're so spiritual, try spending a week with your family. So having a sense of humor with family can be healing. It's setting boundaries. And also having a sense of humor with the chaos and confusion that we find ourselves in. The old energy, the reptilian, narcissistic, corrupt energy, wants to stay in power. So, and the energy is shifting. We are going into a higher spiritual vibration, a vibration of light. We are in the time of awakening of consciousness and spirit. And so as we move, and time speeds up. You've noticed that time is speeded up, and I've talked about this before, that as we are evolving and growing into a more compassionate, more green planet, the petrofuel, the lower energies, the greed, the corruption that wants to keep that in place will rear its ugly head and make it chaotic because it doesn't want to change. It is, because time is moving forward. So we are going to be okay. We are just going through a period of great change and shifting. In November, we have a Mercury retrograde. So it's a time to go inside and spiritual awakenings, awareness of patterns that you want to release, energies that you are no longer serving you. If you slow down and go in, you can use this Mercury retrograde to connect with some very healing spiritual energies. Now, I pulled some cards, and I'll do a little meditation as well. I did pull the card, of course, Chaos. So this card is about knowing that we are in a time of chaos and confusion, and bringing the peace within. That's why meditation and prayer, keeping your heart open, and knowing what is truth, and learning. You may be learning. You can tell when someone is being dishonest because their eyes are dead. My eyes are not dead, see? Their eyes are dead. It just kind of, the energy goes, or you can fact check them. That helps as well. But it's important for us to know what is truth. And the truth is important because the truth will set us free. The truth is our freedom. It is our integrity. It is the self. You cannot be... I've been a millionaire and I've been homeless, okay? I'm sober over 30 years, okay? Yay! But homelessness is about a lack of self, not knowing who you are. Because when you don't know who you are, you're easily controlled by whatever, tumbling along with the tumbling tumbleweeds. Or as one teacher used to put it, poof in the wind. We'll say that. We use good language. Just a poof in the wind. Any way the wind would blow. So you don't really know who you are. You're not making decisions out of being connected with higher wisdom, with self, with being grounded in practicalities and daily function. And you lead yourself, you end up, because this world is full of all kinds of energies. Lower energies, ego, the mind, oh, I'm right, positions. Then there's toxins and drugs and people trying to sell you stuff and advertisement. So, and everybody trying to get ahead, all this. And when you do not know who you are, you can get lost in the confusion and the chaos and end up either ill or broke or homeless or on drugs or alcohol or in bad relationships. So it's imperative that you know who you are, that you are here. Well, we come in and we're, learning how to be a human and learning in school and dealing with our family and, getting a job and getting married and having kids. So we go through those kinds of things, building our career. But once we kind of settle that in, or life events happen, and usually it happens at some point, we start to say, why are we here? What is this about? And that's when we are open and ready to go deeper. And this is a good time now to go deeper, to evolve, to understand that the chaos that we're in is actually the end of an error, the ending of the Piscean age and the dawning of the age of Aquarius. And it doesn't happen quickly. Or it can. It can happen more quickly when you are involved in your process and you understand that chaos is the beginning, clears the energy for a new start, for a new beginning, for order, for peace. Okay? So that's part of what we're in now. And don't match chaos and insanity, tuning into yourself, meditation, your spiritual path, healing yourself is how you help to shift the planet. Really, you do have an effect. You affect everyone around you. You affect the space. Your presence is needed. All hands on deck. Whether you're being kind to butterflies and puppies and children, helping your family, paying bills, creating, cooking a wonderful meal, your love and your connection, smiling at people, complimenting people, loving yourself is helping to shift us through this great awakening. And don't resist the chaos. I know the resistance, you could say I'm part of the resistance, and I don't have a problem with that name, but what I'm talking about is don't resist the process like a martial artist does a flip in their air and lands on their feet and laughs. So remember your sense of humor. Are there children having temper tantrums in the White House? Yes. And it could be very serious, but it also needs to be amusing because it's so ridiculous. And that is a healing. Okay, so let's see what else the cards have to say. I'm going to pull one from this deck. Excuse me for turning around. I like reading in this room. And I don't have I could have set up a table, but I'm just doing this now in between. I got appointments today. Oh, don't compromise. Okay, so you can have healing and deep relationship shifts now, but there's also a part of us where you don't have to compromise. Don't give yourself away. A lot of times spiritual people are compassionate and empathetic and wanting to give people another chance, or not really, you can't really, like, why did he say that? He didn't mean that. What does he mean? And then people say, well, here's what he meant. No. Let people tell you who they are. People will tell you who they are, and you don't have to agree with it. You don't have to fight them. Never argue with people. Well, pick your battles. We'll say it that way. Most arguments are a waste of time and energy. There's a bunch of drama. Nothing really changes. But pick your battles. And your anger isn't bad. Your anger isn't wrong. It's very powerful. And so using this energy to affect change and to stand up for what is right. We won't put children in cages. We won't turn on our allies. These types of things. We won't destroy the environment. Don't compromise. I won't allow my house or myself or my body to be used. Don't compromise. But you can also agree to disagree. This is more like the martial artist who comes in, what is that, jiu-jitsu? Where you come in and you move with the energy. Don't resist it. So do not compromise yourself, what you value, your children, your animals, the environment. Yay! All right, let's see. I have the unicorn deck. And let's see what the unicorns have to say. Also going to talk about the 11th chakra this month because it's the 11th month and I'm doing a chakra. It's most important to be grounded, and we'll do a little grounding. When I do that in my sessions, I help people clear their chakras and their energies, because you can read, and this is a general reading, but because we're jumping timelines and everything's happening so fast now, it can be really difficult to read, like, what's your future? But I mean, there are some things that are, you could say, coming through or set in stone, but a lot of things are, how are you showing up? And what are you working on now as a soul to get you from here to there, to get you to the next level of understanding or being in your presence? And sometimes it isn't always getting somewhere. Like this month, it's about being with the process or yourself, and not, sometimes people think spirituality is always, huge enlightenment and things are going to, bells are going to, ring and angels will appear. And a lot of, going to work every day and paying your bills is a spiritual act. Coming home and making dinner and being there for your children, listening, being present, bringing your presence. Your presence is a prayer. When you are present, when you tell the truth, even though it's inconvenient or it might not get you the response you want, it's important. Okay, water. They're talking about water. Things with water. So either not enough water, not enough rain, weather. So there may be strange weather, extreme weather where you are, and things with PG&E where I am in California, or possible fires, these types of things. So when you're connected to higher self, source, you are in tune and in your body and grounded, you'll know what to do to set up your life so that your life works in the environment. Like I'm growing a vegetable garden. I'm also growing indoor sprouts because I like, and I shop at farmers markets. So I support local organic business, okay? I'm thinking of going solar. So these are the types of things. I drink ginger tea, which keeps me warm in the wintertime. So tuning in, what does your body need? What is it? What are your guides telling you? What is your guidance? And knowing, like, you'll know what books to read. When you're lined up with the 10th, 9th, and 10th chakra, you'll know what to do. You'll be in the right place at the right time. Okay? So this is coming in water. Also drinking enough water, not having enough rain, or being in a drought, or having too much rain. So there are issues with water still this year. Okay? That's why that card came in to talk about how you're being connected spiritually helps you in all areas of your life. And I have one more deck coming through here, our card. Surrender to the habit of people-pleasing. Speak your needs. Be true to yourself. Focus on your own happiness instead of always trying to make others happy. Yes. Wherever you are, there you are. Wherever you go, there you are. And so, who can you always please? What's the most important relationship? Your relationship with yourself. Healing yourself and letting go of people pleasing. Okay. Now, none of these are absolutes. That's why it's important to be in touch with your higher self, with your source, with what you call God, Goddess. Because a reading can only, or a therapy session, whatever, can only give you some pointers. An enlightened, awakened person cannot tell you the path of awakening. They can only give you signs and clues to help you, because it is something that you find for yourself. And I hope that this has been helpful for you. And I am at Sibyl, SIBYL And if you're on my newsletter, I'm offering discounts for sessions and gift certificates. I'm going to put out gift certificates like buy 3, get 1 free. Buy 3 readings, get 1 free for Christmas. And I'll be putting out hopefully some videos soon, certainly by Christmas. I do one once a month. So if you subscribe to the video, you'll get my next video will pop up on your computer or whatever YouTube thing. Okay. So let's do a healing for you and say hello to yourself as energy, as spirit. If you take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth, it will help to settle you, bring you energy, and I'm sending you healing, vibrational healing, through all time and space, wherever you are watching this. And allow yourself to connect into your body, a grounding cord in the center of the planet. And as you breathe, let this energy come up through the bottom of your tailbone, through your feet and legs, moving in and around your body and your energy field. As you breathe, you move the energy more, because life is movement. And let it fountain out the top of your head. Some moves through your arms and hands. This earth energy grounds you, can give you the feeling of safety, heals your physical body. Let it move and clear anything that you're ready to let go of. Good. And now let's connect in with the cosmic vibration all the way up to the 11th chakra. The 11th chakra is a very light orange and salmon color. And this is the center of devotion. Devotion not by burden, but joy and amusement. Devoted to your spiritual path, to healing, to doing your purpose, to being in the light and keeping your heart open. And as you breathe in this golden, orange and pink light, bring it down into your body, all the way into right above your abdomen, because the 11th chakra connects to the 3rd chakra, which is our personal power and our daily life. daily duties and practice. Breathing in peace, breathing in order, being in the eye of the storm, and a vibration of light. You'll know what to do. Connecting in your dreams, bringing in gratitude. Let that powerful light clear away whatever energies are affecting you negatively. As you breathe it in, let that light fill your aura. Beautiful. And may you be healed, because in truth, you already are. Thank you for sharing this time with me.